America has delivered a shocking news to William Samoei Ruto. We all know that William Ruto is set to travel to the United States of America, and plans are being made for him to address America's parliament. But now new details are emerging that some individuals who are to travel with him are being denied visas. And they are being denied those visas because of corruption. Let's have a look at a leaked information on that before we continue. Visa ban for the corrupt. Several senior and key government officials may miss an upcoming high-profile visit with claims that the Western country's embassy in Nairobi has failed to grant them visas. Reports indicate the list forwarded was being scrutinized, and those suspected to be engaged in corruption have had decisions about their visas delayed. Those in the know now say the entourage will have to be trimmed in line with the visa conditions. Some of those affected are said to be senior officials whose dockets are important to the itinerary. That's the leaked information. And always where there is smoke, there is always fire. I'm not doubting this information. I want us to dig deep into this for Kenyans to understand the high-octane political games being played here. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Let's proceed. Let me start by saying this. Kenya Kwanza government is a one-man show government. No cabinet secretary in Kenya Kwanza can make an independent decision without consulting State House. No ministry can give out tenders without the approval of State House. And mostly these corruptions do happen during these tender awarding processes. You cannot win any tender in Kenya Kwanza. You cannot win any tender worth millions without approval from State House. So if there is corruption, I don't think these ministers are guilty per se. They might be acting as conduits for corruption for some higher powers at State House. And I think America knows and understands that very well. America understands that William Ruto is abating all these corruptions in his government. And if that's the case, then Ruto personally might be benefiting from all these corruption deals. And that's why we are seeing so far no top government official has been sacked or has been sent home. Mithika Linturi is still the agriculture CS. And a few days ago, he was just stamping on how William Ruto anajua ile kazi mzuri anafanya kwa Ministry of Agriculture. If you look at these top government officials surrounding William Ruto, even before William Ruto appointed them, they had been accused of corruption. I don't think America does not know that. America knows that, and I'm sure America understands very well that Kenya Kwanza is a one-man show kind of a government. No minister makes decision without State House approval. What am I trying to say? These visa bans against these cabinet secretaries, America is sending an indirect message to William Ruto that if he can't take a decisive action, the same fate will befall him. I think that's the message America is trying to send to Ruto. They cannot block William Ruto now because of the position he holds as the president. America still has got a lot of interest in Kenya. If they block William Ruto, then it means they have cut any diplomatic relationship with Kenya. So they can't block William Ruto. They still have got a lot of interest in Kenya. Upon achieving all those interests they have in Kenya, they will easily dump William Samoei Ruto. If you look at it from another angle, I'm seeing the hypocrisy with America. We know that in terms of democracy, America ranks very highly in terms of world's democracies. But the irony of it, or the hypocritical nature of America, is that when it comes to these African countries and leaders, America is bending backwards to accommodate corrupt leaders. When it comes to Africa, America is bending backwards to accommodate these corrupt leaders. So I'm seeing that as a hypocrisy. But above all, the message America is trying to send to Kenya and to Ruto, we are observing everything and we know exactly what is happening in your country. It's either you take a decisive action or the same fate will befall you. American ambassador a few days ago, about 2 days ago, met Raila Odinga. After that, we saw Raila Odinga going to Embakasi South where he badly attacked Ruto. I'm also seeing a possibility where America understands very well that Raila Odinga has got more influence in Africa compared to Ruto. And it's actually true. Ruto is already being seen as a puppet of the West. And some African countries don't trust Ruto, but they trust Raila Odinga. It can also be possible that America started dumping William Ruto for Raila Odinga. They have done their research and they know Raila Odinga will win the African Union Commission's chair next year. So they have started warming to Raila Odinga as they slowly but surely dump Ruto. That can also explain why his close allies are being banned from traveling to the United States of America. America is slowly dumping William Ruto. They don't trust Ruto. If Ruto cannot convince America to let his team travel with him, that shows America has started dumping Ruto. Ruto should wake up before it's late to understand that America is not a country that you can just play with or you can just befriend blindly. It knows very well how to use and to dump. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. In case you are watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. If possible, subscribe, give the video a like. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.